Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another PGP video. I'm here for my week 6 matchup against Lamazza. I'm just going to briefly go through this because we're going to do the battle probably in a couple minutes. So you can see my team on the left again, you can see my opponent's team on the right. Zelma's at the crown, Terra Namorous, Hisu Arcanine, Hisu Zoro, Gastro, Hisu Braviary, Electros, and Hisu Quill. He has 4 Hisuian Pokemon, which is pretty cool. But here's my build. It's a bulky, modest Thundurus with T-Bolt, Focus Blast, Grass Knot, and Agility. Kind of just a late game one con. We could use it as a breaker. It's pretty malleable with the roll. Fizz Def Donphan with Helmet, mainly my Zama switching, and my Arcanine switching. Earthquake, Knockoff, Seed Bomb, and Encore. I have Encore specifically for like press or rest Zamazenta so I can punish it. Ape, Choice Scarf with Terra Ground. The reason I have Terra Ground, it's more neutral typing to click versus the rest of his team, specifically Zoroark, because otherwise I would be running like Terra Fighting. But because of the immunity, I decided to go with Ground, even though there's an Electros as well. Ground was a pretty good neutral into like Arcanine, Zama, Zoro, Gastro if he's like Terra Fairy and Namorous, and like Bullfish. So I figured Terra Ground Earthquake would be fine. Close Combat, Rage Fist, U-turn. Lamora, Air Balloon. It's like bulky, fast, but with like Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, Energy Ball, Spikes, and just hits everything. I mainly just want to get Spikes up for Zamazenta. He has no removal outside of the Braviary. Chalon, Battle Bond, Greninja with Liquidation, Low Kick, Trailblaze, Swords Dance. This is a pretty funny set. I just wanted to run it because it's cool. Yeah, SD Trailblaze will one-shot a max HP Gastrodon. If he has some defense investment, that's fine, but I expect some kind of spit-up investment for it. To take hits from Glimmora and stuff like that, but he could also be Rindo Berry. But yeah, these two moves hit everything else, especially if I get the +3, I kind of just clean his team for the most part. And then lastly, Scream Tail, Citrus Berry is my Namorous switching. Could also take a hit from like Scarf Zoroark or something as well. Gleam, Wish, Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave. It's just here to get up rocks, switch into a Namorous, and then Thunder Wave. A Namorous, if he decides to stay in, it can also punish things like Zoroark, Hisu Arcanine, and Zamazenta as pivots. So yeah, and we just hop into the match. Alright, we're here for the battle. My connection isn't great today, so maybe you can see me disconnected, but I'll come back soon. Alright. So yeah, so he decided to not bring the Eel and the Braviary. Oh, he did bring Eel, I bet. What did he not bring? No Gastrodon. Okay, so the Gren set is less punishing. But I can still Swords Dance and like revenge something. I'll get the +1 from Battle Bond. Not too much the end of the world here. Yeah. I mean, I still want to get up my rocks. It's going to help versus like Eel and stuff like that. I don't know what he's going to lead with personally, but yeah. Still want to lead Scream. I guess he could lead Zoro, and that's annoying. The best way around that would be to use Glimmora, but I'll just use Scream Tail because I can T-Wave with what's ever in front of me. I feel like if he used Zoro, he's gonna use what would he force in? I feel like he would use it disguised as Zama. Interesting. I feel like this is Zoroark. I think regardless, I'm still gonna Thunder Wave. Well, I can get up rocks, but I mean, what wants to come in? I'm gonna Thunder Wave. Alright, I'm faster. Nice. I'm just gonna... Okay, so he didn't Terra yet. Interesting. I want my rocks. I have no idea what this mon is. Whether it's a Namorous or not. I think I may as well just get chip damage on it. Because Yeah, defeat Zoroark. Shadow Ball does, oh wow, does a fuck ton. I mean, I'm good. The Namorous, at least if it's Specs or something, it's gonna take rocks now. So I think a Namorous doesn't take too much from Gleam. Gleam here. That's Zoroark. Yeah, that's what I figured. Off lead. He has Choice Specs. Good to know. That did a lot. Screamtail. So definitely got aided there, but at least I know the Zoro's taking damage. It's gonna be easier to figure out if it's Zoro or not. I don't really want Greninja to take all this damage for no reason, so I think it's what's the main switch into this? Probably Eel. I imagine it's Eel. I mean, Eel dies at +2. I don't know if he has Fizz Def on it or not though. I don't think I can save this. Because it's not like Lamora can live Specs and then kill him back. Tough. Do I just secure the damage on this? How much does Grunt take again? Shadow Ball? Like half? That's not the end of the world. I might force him to stay in. I mean, I don't have a switch into a Namorous anyways. It's gonna have to be Glamora. Unless I hard grind in now. I feel like he would sack it then. Could get parried as well. Actually, the best thing to do would be to wish in case he does stay in. I think Glamora can't kill this. I think it's fine. I'm gonna wish. Okay. I'm gonna use this to break. The thing is, I need spikes up for Zama, so this is really unfortunate for me. I mean, max HP Eel. Oh, it doesn't die. It was +3 that it died. Oh. That changes things. Oh, I should have just attacked this. Okay, that's my fault then. I feel like he won't stay in because of the wish. I'm a Quillfish. Interesting. Probably to take the physical, I mean the dark hit. Expecting that. I mean, if he's fizzed up, then whatever. It's probably premature. Oh, I need chip on this. That's really annoying. Well, I want to get up spikes more than anything else, so I might need this for Namorous so I don't just get blown back by Scarf and Namorous. I mean, I can Terra my Ape to avoid it, but yeah, that's like pretty dire. That's fine. I mean, I feel like he has to haze or attack me. The Barbarage is not too bad. I could go Dawn Fan, but I don't want to use that yet. I'll just go Glamora. Now that I've revealed SD though, it's really annoying. I guess the other thing I could have done was just gone... I don't know what I could have done. I probably just should have just gleamed it then, because Zoro would have been weaker. And then take that damage. Yeah, I guess greeting that setup was whatever. He was never going to let me get a Battle Bond for free. so he knows I'm Battle Bond as well because I SD'd. I think he's always going to go Zama now, which kind of helps. Or he might go into Coolfish or whatever, but I need to get my spikes right away. If Zoro comes back in, then I'll actually be able to hit it with an Earth Power, because if you take rocks, if he's Boots, then he's Boots. As it's really hurt Zoroark's ability to disguise. The reason I want spikes as well is because then it prevents him from like hiding with boots and stuff. Yeah, he went for haze. Nice. Okay. Like I figured. He's probably poison point. Earth Power can two-shot him. I'm just gonna go for spikes here. I could go for damage, but he could just easily sack Zoroark here. Obviously he can take the hit, but I don't think he really wants to take damage on this, because weakening this helps my Greninja more than anything. And he could go Eel on the Earth Power, or the Power Gem, or whatever. Yeah. I just need spikes up, then I can start doing damage. If his Arcanine is not banded, then I'll know. Which is great, it means I can still handle it with Donphan and Annihilate and stuff. If he's Balloon, then he Acid Sprayed. Pretty dangerous click. It's weird with Haze. Let me just double check. Oh no, actually I think I'm fine. I don't think this thing is that strong. 55 special attack. Like, whatever. I feel like he's not gonna stay in. To me, it seems ridiculous to stay in. He could easily go Enamorous, he can go into Eel here. He sack Zoro. Don't really mind the spiking again. Could Sludge Bomb as a neutral here. Doesn't really do anything to him though. Watch for like Coil Eel or something too. I have Encore so with speed, so it's fine. Me Earth Power seems fine. Now he can just Terra Fairy probably with Enamorous actually. That's probably what his plan is here. He'll just kill me with a Terra Fairy hit at -2. Yeah. Weird. I think he's gonna sack Zoroark or something here. I'm just gonna... I want to catch it. I'm gonna spike. Oh, he has Mud Shot. I did not expect that. That's really bizarre because he's running minus stuff versus Annihilate. I don't really get it. I'm gonna go Annihilate here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Annihilate here. He could click like Toxic or something if he has it. I don't know. This is weird. So this is probably Spadef then. I never touched this, so Spike Up is good. I'm just gonna go Annihilate. Yeah, I don't know why he's running these like minus boosting stuff. So I mean, I am neutral now, which is whatever. He knows I'm Terra Ground, so again, he doesn't even know if I'm set up or not. So it's pretty dangerous for him. I guess he could Haze right here. Really weird that he's running. I guess he just wanted the minus speed so he can like Haze me. I feel like he should sack the Zoroark here. I mean, if he opts to go Eel, that's fine as well. I kind of want to stay Ghost type for the Zama, so Fish. Defensive. I don't know. Doesn't do a whole lot. It's like Terra Ground. And I do a lot. It's gonna Earthquake. That's dead. Okay. Oh, I forgot I'm +2. Yeah. I don't have to Terra yet. His Enamorus doesn't have to Terra. He doesn't know if I'm... Well, yeah. I guess if he was running an offensive Coalfish, he knows I'm Scarf then, because -1 should not have outsped him. He'll probably go Eel or you go Enamorus at this point in time. Lamora doesn't do anything versus Enamorus anyways. So if he is Scarfed, I'll have to use Ape. And I do have a base 100 Rage Fist, which is nice to have. So if Enamorus came in and took Hazards, and he is of the Scarf variant, how much do I do? 76%. That's not too bad. Okay, he did take Rocks. At this point, I'm just going to sack Gamora. No Toxic Debris, so he didn't want to activate it, so that's why he ran like Special Coalfish or something. Yeah, at this point I'm just going to sack Gamora. If he has like Calm Mind or something, it'd be annoying, but we do have Rage Fist. If I need to, I could always click like U-turn or something as well. That's Specs. $34. Might be Pixie Plate. 34.1. Like modest? Ah, he's modest. Okay, so he's modest Pixie Plate. Interesting. So he's modest Pixie Plate. Go for Sludge Bomb here. Okay. Could he be modest? No, he's definitely Pixie Plate. Okay, so do outspeed him with Thunderous, but Thunderous probably doesn't kill. Oh, that's the wrong Thunderous, my bad. Well, I am really slow, so he doesn't know that. Unless he Terras. I'm pretty much forced to use Gren. He doesn't know if I have Gunk Shot or not, though. I feel like he has to scout it. His scout would be going second Zoroark or Zama. I'm gonna bluff Gunk Shot or Ice Beam or whatever. He has to switch. I'm just gonna go for the Liquidation in case he goes into Zama. I just need chip damage on this. I know this is not Scarf. If Zama comes in, that's great for me. He's going to take all that chip damage. I don't want to risk not attacking this. I could use my Annihilate, but then I have to switch into Zoroark, and I don't want to switch into Spec Zoroark on this team anymore. I could use Gren still, technically, but I don't know. Or I could Terra. But yeah. If he stays in this form, he's going to take 25% every time, which is great because then I can just Rage Fist the end game. I think that's probably why he's going to save Zoro if he does, which is why I'm hoping he goes like Zama. If he goes Eel, that's great. I get chip damage on that too. Because on all I need would be like a Trailblaze later. He doesn't know I could be Trailblaze, which is what I would prefer. Because I could just have Gunk Shot for him. He might just assume I only have Water Move, which is whatever, because then I can just Water Move. Do 50% here, put him in range of Annihilate or Thunderous. But again, I don't know if Thunderous confirm outspeeds. It's the only thing that like confirm outspeeds outside of Annihilate. And even then, I would probably have to click Rage Fist, but if I do over 50%, he's gonna die to Rocks, and then if he Terras, he's gonna take like 31% or something like that, 30% from all the hazards, so he would still die anyways. So staying in for him is actually just like he's sacking it basically. He still has no idea what my item is. He does go Zama like expected. I didn't want to low kick, I'm not that ballsy. Nice crit, good for me. I could expect like a body press here. It's the reason why I have Donphan, so I'm just gonna go into him. I could go into Ape and try to preserve, but I don't really feel like I need to make that risk and put myself into potential like chip damage range if I need to take like an Enamorous hit, so I'd rather keep it healthy. I'm just gonna go Donphan here. That crit helps me in terms of like getting chip damage. Forget, do I have anything for Enamorous? I guess I have knockoff. But Enamorous coming in means it's gonna be in range of whatever. I'll probably encore the Zama just in case he decides to like rest or something. Trailblazes. Okay. Interesting. So he brought this offensive Trailblaze. Alright, so he's just max attack, I guess. 37.2 with close combat. Heavy Slam probably does even less. My Earthquake does... I have no idea. 36. Maybe like 35%, so if he rested, he can't really outpace that. Knockoff won't kill. Even with the helmet. I mean, it's a roll. But I don't really want to risk that. He's gonna die to hazards anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Earthquake. Well, does he actually? He takes the 16%. He actually lives. He'll live off the hazards. I mean, then I could just U-turn him. It's fine. No, Earthquake. The only thing would be like if he went like Enamorous, he'll take hazards anyways, and then he goes Eel, then I can knock off, and if he starts setting up, I can encore him. So he was probably like Spadef Quillfish. I don't know what his Eel is. Maybe it's Fizdef then? Or Ape? Then I definitely need chip on this. It would help. Especially if I can remove the item. Ugh. Yeah, I would normally turn timer on, but my opponent said at the beginning he's having bad connection, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I think for the most part he's afraid of me getting the Battle Bond boost, especially with SD, but at this point in time, all I need is a little bit of chip on Eel. Okay, so he sacks the Zoroark, which is great. It means Rage Fist is very free now. I don't have to click Earthquake. I do have a base 100. Hit. Electros, probably. It depends how much speed he has. I have like 40, I think like 48 or 44 speed. 48 speed on Donphan, so unless he ran that much more speed on Eel, I should outspeed him, so I could always encore him if he clicks Spoil or something like that. But he's probably just... So he does live rocks, I presume, because he quad resists rocks. Spikes comes in, does like 16% or something, so he'll probably be... He was at 22, he'll probably be at like 3%, which is fine. At this point, Thundurus can also win. It just depends on the Eel, really. It's mainly the Eel. Enamorous is not Scarfed, which is really good to note for Ninja and stuff. He doesn't know my item. Maybe he thinks I'm like Mystic Water for Enamorous, and that's why I went for that. Maybe like Adamant Mystic Water. He never saw me attack until now, and I got a crit on Zama. That's big for me. I mean, he's still alive, but it allows me to be a bit more aggressive into it. I don't have to play like passive, like Encore, pretending he's like, I don't know, rest or something. I just went for Earthquake there because I figured that was the best play. At this point, he's probably going to use Enamorus, or he's going to go Eel. I think Eel's weirdly passive. I don't think he should let me get damage on that. He'll probably just go Enamorus at this point. Yeah, I don't know what his Arcanine is. Arcanine, he's like Choice Scarf, Adamant or something, versus my Annihilate. Okay, we should live the Annihilate Pit. Alright, he should Terra here. I don't think I need this at this point. Everything else can pressure Zama. Primarily Ape and stuff. Having this to Encore Eel in case it is set up is a bit valuable though. It just depends if I want Thunderous or not. Again, I don't know what the Eel is. It could just be like some Spidef set. Focus Blast. I should be able to plow through that with Annihilate then. Let me think. Because if I sack Thunderous, Thunderous doesn't even guarantee outspeed Arcanine. And saving this might actually be more valuable for Arcanine plus Eel. And this thing's just going to constantly take hazards, so I almost feel like I should sack Thunderous here, bring in my Annihilate and click Rage Fist. That way I can get in a position where I can click Rage Fist. If his Arcanine reveals non-boots, then I can just go Donphan too. I kind of like that. He'd have to double, which is fine because he gets my Greninja in. Yeah, I'm gonna sack Thunderous. I think I'd rather keep the Donphan around. He does Terra. We do live. He has no idea if we outspeed or not though. It's actually unfortunate that we lived that. What the hell? I'd rather have gotten the double down there. Or I'd rather have died there. 82.5. Wow, he actually mineraled that. That's insane. I don't even kill here actually, no. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. The sack anyways. He should outspeed this. If he opts to save this, then he's gonna take like 30%, which is fine with me. I doubt he's really slow. I assume he's definitely just modest, but outspeeds Ape, so he probably has like no bulk on it. Which means that the Greninja should kill it. Yeah, if he's like 307 maybe, we'll have like 20 bulk on it. Right here. I don't really want to risk doing that damage to him. Alright, that's nice. I don't think I've Terra'd yet. No, I haven't. Huh. Arcanine H. I saved Donphan for a reason. If he thinks I'm faster, I still could be like timid with max HP. He doesn't know like what my investment is or not. I could be Assault Vest for all he knows. I feel like for the most part he has to stay in with maybe like take the hit and then just kill me, or you'll have to like sack Zama and then go Eel or something, or he'll just go hard Eel. I'm just gonna click Thunderbolt, put him in range of the hazards, I don't know if the grass knot does or not. It can also extreme speed me. I do wish this battle was quicker so I didn't have to edit as much of a live comm. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so he does outspeed. Right, we Rage Fist here. He'll probably sack Zama or he sacks this. I assume he just saves this since it has one more switch in. I could U-turn technically on the Zama, but if he stays in, then kind of a dumb play. I'll just Rage Fist. I don't know what the eel is. Like I said, it could be Fizz Death. Gotta remember he gave me a boosted hit already. So if he's max HP, he gets 2-shot. Good to know. It could be like helmet or something. 36%. And then if he hits me again, it's 54%. Regardless, I think I'm just gonna go Donphan on Eel. Versus the Arcanine, I'll probably just save the health on Ape if I can. Unless he's helmet, then I'd rather only take one helmet hit. So Eel will probably just go hard Donphan because he'll either set up or he'll click like knockoff or something, and he'll take Rocky Helmet, and then I can lock him into whatever move he has, and then knock off myself, or I can just straight knock off. That might work around Enamorous and stuff. Yeah, I'll have to see. I figured I didn't need Thundurus at this point. Wow, so he sacked it. Okay, great. There's no pressure on Donphan now. He knew I was Scarf though. When he used Mudshot, I outsped his Quillfish. His Quillfish just insta died too. I don't know what that. Oh, it was +2. Duh. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. He knows he can't sack Eel because of the Earthquake spam I can do, which is just as strong as Rage Fist, so it doesn't really matter to me. The only difference is like it's super effective on Arcanine while Rage Fist isn't. If he goes into Arcanine here, he could be like Wisp or something, and now I can lock in the close combat. So, all right, he does take that damage. I'm gonna go Donphan here. This Hazard Chip is great for me. I am going to knock off. Kind of wish I stayed in, but I couldn't risk him being like banded and living that hit. Is he even banded? He looks scarfed. 46.9. Oh, is he? Wait, what? He Jolly? He's Jolly banned. Or he's Charcoal. I would assume banned. Banned makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he might just be running the max speed band hit. I'm just gonna click knockoff because after the if he decides to switch for some goddamn reason, he shouldn't, but he could for some reason. Zama doesn't die, which is a bit annoying for Gren, but at this point in time, Gren can just get a Battle Bond boost, and then I can try and break down Eel. Can this live a Flare Blitz? It can, but I don't think it's worth SDing for the fact that he can... Well, does he die here? Because he takes rocks and he takes spikes. I think he's gonna live on like 1 HP. if he comes back in. If he attacks here, he definitely does not. So he can't like extreme speed afterwards. He does go eel, so it's great that I neutrally knocked off. AV. Okay. So why is he saving Arcanine at like 1%? For extreme speed, probably? I mean, I have 8. I don't want him to knock off, because then I definitely don't have anything for Sama. Especially if he's like some stupid rest set, but... I guess he's gonna click knockoff here, or trying to kill it. That way his Arcanine doesn't have any helmet recoil opportunities. I think I just go for chip damage on this. How much did I do? I did 27%. Seed Bomb does no damage. Interesting. So he could just be like Smidef, where he has like HP, but he would get Giga Drain recovery off of this at 35%. Can't calculate that. The knockoffs here, that's different. I'll be like base 150 at that point though. He can't head smash me, he has to Flare Blitz, so. Base 100, do 50. We'll get Giga Drain recovery back though. Interesting. I can't Encore him yet. I save this. Just so I have the helmet hit on Arcanine. Which is like the only win con he has left. Zama. Well, it depends, because if Zama comes in, then I have to use that for Zama, and then he could head smash. Well, grant out speeds. He only has extreme speed. He's Bandit. So maybe I don't need my Scarf. He should die. Take rocks. Okay, I'm gonna go Annihilate. Alright, now I have the big boy Rage Fists. Boom. Drop the GG. Yep. I'm just gonna Rage Fist here. GG. This thing would have been in range anyways, so whatever. God, that was such a long battle. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. The weird live comm. I literally woke up like 5 minutes before I started recording that intro, so I felt pretty lethargic. That was just my honest reaction after waking up. I had to wake up at goddamn 9 AM for this. But yeah, pull out the dub. So Trick House, unfortunately, we are, I believe, 2-2. I was game 5. I thought I would be able to clinch it out for us, but our streak did end. We finished at 25 straight wins, which is pretty impressive. Honestly, it's massively impressive. I don't think it's a feat we're gonna see again, like at all. It has the potential to do something, but I don't think we're gonna see it again. That's just an unprecedented number of wins, especially battling against RNG. And, being able to play at your best consistently across an entire team. I think 25 is just a number that's going to be very difficult to hit, regardless of skill level or competitiveness of the league. Like that, you always find a way, you will always find a way to lose to RNG. It happens at some point. And the fact that we were able to avoid it for 25 straight games is honestly impressive. But yeah. So that meant we lost our game 3, and then we actually lost our game 4 in both of them pretty close nail biters. This one was pretty close as well, but I felt like the pace of the battle made it more tense because the time between turns was just so much longer. It gave me time to kind of think out I think preserving Donphan was the smart move. Sacking Thundurus really was my best option. It didn't really do anything. It didn't even guarantee outspeed a Jolly Arcanine, which is why or even a Namorous, which is why I kind of just sacked it. At that point, I didn't really need it. It wasn't going to beat Eel by any means, so yeah. And I felt like sacking Donphan there was not great because I feel like he Giga Drains or he knockoffs. I mean, regardless, I can just Rage Fist. If he goes into Arcanine, he does outspeed me at this point, but Flare Blitz, I believe Flare Blitz does kill me, but I can just sack Donphan, and as you saw, he was so low. And then at this point, I can just go Ape, and Zama. I believe Zama wouldn't have been able to kill me with Heavy Slam. 58 to 69. Yeah, we would have been out of range, so we would have been okay going into that. But yeah. And even then, like, yeah, I don't know what I could have done. Or I sack Ape to Arcanine and I just get a boost. I just Liquidation and then I get a Battle Bond boost and outspeed Zama. So yeah, I think the end game was pretty cut and dry. But yeah, streak is over, unfortunately. But you know, let's revel in the feat that it was. But yeah, our team is up 3-2. We have 2 more games. Hopefully, we can clinch it out with the last 2 games and improve to 6-0 on the season. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I see you for more EGP uploads. Peace.